League Manchester City vs Sheffield United prediction, team news, lineups preview. Reigning English, European and World Champions Manchester City will endeavour to end a memorable 2023 on a high when they welcome Sheffield United to the Etihad Stadium for a Premier League clash on Saturday. The two teams meet for the first time since the end of August when an 88th-minute strike from Rodri sealed a 2-1 victory for the citizens at Bramall Lane. Match preview. 5 days on from becoming Club World Cup champions for the first time in their history, Manchester City returned to winning ways in the Premier League when they came from behind to beat Everton 3-1 at Goodison Park on Wednesday night. For the 7th time this season, the citizens were trailing 1-0 courtesy of a first-half strike from former employee Jack Harrison, but second-half goals from Phil Foden, Julian Alvarez and Bernardo Silva helped Pep Guardiola's side claim maximum points against the Toffees and climb back into the top four at the time of writing, as well as move to within 5 points of leaders Liverpool. Following a dip in form between the end of November and beginning of December, Man City have since won 5 and drawn 1 of their last 6 games in all competitions. But defensive frailties remain as they have conceded in each of their last 8 Premier League matches, an unwanted record run since the arrival of Guardiola back in 2016. Man City enter Saturday's contest having drawn each of their last 3 top-flight matches at the Etihad, throwing away a total of 6 points from winning positions during this period, but Guardiola and co will be confident of success in front of their own fans against Sheffield United. Indeed, the citizens have not lost any of their previous 11 Premier League meetings with the Blades, winning each of their last 6 in the process, while they have only lost their final league fixture in just one of the last 22 calendar years. Sheffield United were on course to claim their second successive home win under Chris Wilder in last weekend's clash with fellow strugglers Luton Town as goals from Ollie McBurnie and Anil Ahmedhodzic cancelled out an earlier opener from Alfie Doughty. However, 4 days after letting a winning position slip late on in a 1-1 draw at Aston Villa, the Blades chucked away their advantage once again versus the Hatters, according to Wilder, as 2 own goals from Jack Robinson and Anis Ben Slimane turned the game on its head in the final 13 minutes to condemn the hosts to a 3-2 defeat, their 14th of the season. Boasting just 9 points from 19 top-flight matches, Sheffield United remain rooted to the foot of the table and now sit 7 points adrift of safety at the halfway stage following Nottingham Forest's win at Newcastle United. Sheffield United have conceded the most goals, 47, in the Premier League so far this season, conceding at least twice on 14 occasions, and they remain at the top of the pile even if you exclude September's 8-0 hammering by Newcastle. They are also yet to keep a clean sheet away from home this term. The Blades have struggled to come out on top in previous meetings with Man City, but they have shown their resilient side to some degree in recent years as they have only been beaten by a 1-goal margin in 5 of their last 6 league encounters against the citizens, which will provide Wilder with a glimmer of hope that his side can at least deliver a competitive display at the Etihad on Saturday. Team news. Man City's John Stones was forced off in the first half of Wednesday's win at Everton with an ankle injury that doesn't look good according to Guardiola, making him a major doubt for the visit of Sheffield United. Kevin De Bruyne hamstring, Jeremy Doku muscle and Ruben Dias illness were all not deemed fit to make the trip to Goodison Park and will be assessed ahead of Saturday. But Erling Haaland foot is seemingly ruled out as Guardiola said prior to kickoff in midweek that he is hopeful the striker will return in January. The potential return of Dias could see the Portuguese replace Stones in central defence, while Josko Gvardiol will push to start ahead of Nathan Ake on the left side of a back four. Rico Lewis and Mateo Kovacic are in contention to replace Matheus Nunes in centre midfield, while Bernardo, Foden and Jack Grealish are all set to continue in behind central striker Alvarez. As for Sheffield United, Chris Basham ankle, John Egan foot, Tom Davies thigh and Daniel Jeb Bison illness all remain in the treatment room, while Ahmedhodzic and Gustavo Hamer are both suspended for Saturday's game due to an accumulation of yellow cards. Man City loanee James McAtee is also unavailable as he is ineligible to face his parent club. But Jayden Bogle is set to return after serving a one-match ban last time out, and he could start at right wing-back if Wilder switches to a five-man defense, with George Baldock potentially moving into central defense alongside Robinson and Austin Trusty. In the absence of Hamer, Wilder could start Oliver Norwood in a three-man midfield alongside Vinicius Souza and Andre Brooks, while Cameron Archer and McBurney link up in attack. Manchester City possible starting lineup: Ederson, Walker, Akanji, Diaz, Ake, Lewis, Rodri, Bernardo, Foden, Grealish, Alvarez. Sheffield United possible starting lineup: Fotheringham, Bogle, Baldock, Robinson, Trusty, Lowe, Souza, Norwood, Brooks, Archer, McBurney. We say, Manchester City 3-0 Sheffield United. Man City will unsurprisingly be regarded as firm favourites to claim maximum points on Saturday. Even without star striker Haaland against a Sheffield United outfit who have struggled all season to keep the ball out of the back of their own net. The Blades intend to frustrate the hosts as they have done in previous seasons. But the citizens should ultimately find a way to breach their backline and cruise to a comfortable victory this time around. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.